Blooming Business Casino is a tycoon like no other because it focuses on telling you stories every time you play. There is not a single playthrough that is going to tell you everything you need to know about the characters or about how they might interact or the things that might happen in your casino.
The casino offers a lot of management challenges for players because you need to retain clients inside your premises and make them happy. They need to play the casino games, but they also need to be rested, entertained, they need to have a drink, so you have to take into consideration all those needs so that they spend all their monies inside the casino. It really takes inspiration from this era of Las Vegas in the 50s, 60s, where it was really a prosperous business. So you will have to make deals with specific characters and you will have to attract specific client types to specialize your casino. So there are a lot of management implications and challenges that you will have to face to cater to specific client types and their unique needs. They all have distinct tastes and looks and feels, and so you will have to make it your own and grow from a small business to a really huge company.
The inspiration for Blooming Business Casino came from the games we grew up playing. So those are the old bullfrog games. They had a fun approach to tycoons because they couldn't really simulate everything. Now the new wave of tycoons that has been coming out in the last few years, they are more economical focus, and that's where you're going to really optimize your whole operation. And we are trying to marry those two trends.
We wanted to build a management game because we love that type of game, but in a setting that is different from what we've already experienced.
And then Las Vegas, it comes from the fact that it's just a very colorful place. A lot of things happen there and it's in our brains all the time because of all the movies and the books and the series that happen there. And so we are not trying to simulate casinos per se as much as we're trying to really emulate that idea of casinos that everybody has.
Everything is here to bring the player a pleasant experience with a vintage kind of look, which is very bright and feels very cozy.
When you imagine a casino, you imagine a lot of things happening, different type of characters, celebrities, singers, political persons and so on. And so you can imagine that it will involve a lot of narrative events, and that's basically what we offer with this game. So we leverage the casino setting and all the cultural references, and we also leverage all the fantasy behind it with the narrative twist of the game. Here you have all animals, and they are cute, but they are also very spirited, and you need to manage them and handle their needs. When we thought about the animals, we are also taking into consideration what players like. So obviously everybody likes birds, so that's why we've added birds. But we also ask our community what they want in terms of animal species. And we've initiated different polls in the past where we asked them which type of species they would like between, for example, a fox or like a small panda, things like that. Because it's animal, we tend to be really engaged and we want to participate and have our favorite one in the game. For example, my favorites are all the birds in the game, and the birds in the game are all the employees.
Just not to create animals, but to create also characters for the animals. It's really important for us to actually bring depth to the characters.
Our VIPs, our pit bosses, our clients, our employees, they all have quirks and stories to tell if you let them. Some stories we already wrote, and some stories you will witness by yourself when you're playing the game, because our systems will just spawn interesting interaction between agents. We built the whole game with our players in mind, like everybody else. But where we go further is that we're giving you not only the keys to the truck, you can play the game however you want, of course, but you will be able to give us your insights on our game, and we will try, to the best of our ability, to make everybody happy. And then, if you are not happy with what we're doing, just take our tools and change the game just how you want.
It's a very key feature for us to present to the player, and we will be very eager to see what player will do with it.
When we had a lot of improvement with the game development, we organized playtests where voluntary players can try early version of the game, and we collect their feedback on all that we've been working on recently.
Casino is paramount to us. We have a Discord server where anybody can come in and subscribe to playtests and then their opinion. So we always build upon what people feel about our game when they've played it.
Homo Ludens is a French indie game studio and we are quite a small team, we are 20 of us.
And we try to respect everyone in the value chain of video games.
What's been great working with this team is that the fact that we are quite small, and so it's really easy to talk to all the teams.
We currently have less than 50% males in our company, and we're very proud of that because it's very rare in the industry. But it's our objective to go further on those subjects than others, so that the rest of the industry, and namely the bigger studios, don't have any more excuses.
We really respect everyone in the studio, what they do.
We tried from the start to build a very inclusive and diverse team where we really engage with a local association, so Women in Game, Afro Gamers, to make sure that in all the aspects of the development of the game and the marketing aspect as well, we speak to all type of players. So that's really something we have in mind when we develop the game, but also when we talk about the game.
Everyone wants the game to be a success, of course, and that's what we hope for Blooming Business Casino. But there is a way of valuing success. Of course, if the game sells tons of copies, we'll be really happy. But we'll be even happier if people have fun with the game, if they laugh in front of their screens, or if they have new stories that they can tell to their loved ones or the people close to them, even if those people have not played the game. It's something that I think is lacking in video game, where when you are really excited about the game, if the person has never played the game, it's hard to connect with them and to tell stories. And that's why we are trying to bring narrative back into Tycoon, so that the people who play Tycoons can share the crazy stories that happen in those games with the people they love.
We really hope to offer a nice place to spend time, and I think we have all the ingredients to make players wanting to spend relaxing time with the game. You can join our community Discord and play directly with us and help us improve the game.
Please consider adding Blooming Business Casino to your Steam wishlist. It helps us a lot.
Blooming Business Casino. Don't delay. Add to your wishlist today.